And now we kick off the second half with this float coming by. And you saw who was up next, so let's get right into it. We only have one new giant character balloon this year. I mean, for this parade, and here it is, the Straw Hat Pirate Leader himself, Monkey D. Luffy. Now, of course, with One Piece coming into its 25th anniversary of the anime, it's been one of the most beloved and iconic manga series of all time. Luffy is a young, brave pirate who sets search on adventure to find the big treasure known as the One Piece and become the king of the pirates. He gets help and recruits crew members like Zoro, Nami, Usopp, Sanji, Chopper, and many more. So Luffy is having a great big parade as he packs a big gum punch down the parade route. Luffy is actually made out of rubber, and that's what our balloon. The balloons are also made out of rubber, which is a coincidence. So way to go, Luffy, as he sets sail for new adventure. And also, now that he can rest, he'll probably go have a whole bunch of food and meat to have. So he'll be very excited for that. Alright, here's Mr. Krabs and Squidward on this float, which are now transitioning to our more underwater units. And here's an all new balloon. It's none other than Baby Shark. The do kid is making his parade debut. He recently had his own movie called Baby Shark's Big Movie on Paramount Plus, where you can also check out his show, Baby Shark's Big Show. So he is swimming down the parade route as a licensed novelty balloon for his first appearance. So way to go, Baby Shark. Now, here is SpongeBob and Patrick themselves on this cyan colored float, and you probably know who's coming up next. It's none other than the SpongeBob SquarePants balloon making its third appearance now. Now, SpongeBob is having some fun under the sea, but now he's in the sky, and he's coming to promote his big 25th anniversary, which happens on May 1st of this year. SpongeBob also comes to promote his upcoming movie called Saving Bikini Bottom, which will also focus on a close friend of his, Sandy Cheeks. We don't know the release date yet, though. But yeah. So here we go, SpongeBob SquarePants. It's on another great parade appearance. Look at him having some great FUN in the air. We only have 5 giant card balloons left, and we're getting up to another one right now. So let's get into our next float, which is the 2 tower float, whatever this is. And it's going to pass by. So it leads into our next giant card balloon, who's standing up tall, but still being kind of low. Kind of dragged to the ground because of his long tail. That's, of course, the parade's tallest balloon, the Pink Panther, making his 4th appearance now. The Pink Panther is coming to celebrate his 60th anniversary. He's all colored in pink, loving that jazz. His theme is probably one of the most iconic cartoon show themes of all time. But well, you know, Pink Panther still goes strong. So, here we go. It's alright, Pink Panther. Spraying pink, and of course he's getting prepared for that summer because he's yet again the lifeguard. So I mean, just look at him go. Alright, Pink Panther, so you've had a great parade one, and you know he's doing great with this wind. For that, you can tell that tail's being dragged to the ground, however. Alright, here is Amy Rose on this more grass-like float. You know, it's her first time being in the parade, so there she goes. You also have this other tower ding-like float coming by too. And now we're going to be transitioning into the more holiday part, so get ready for that. With our next big balloon, and as you could tell, it's come to cause some chaos down the parade route, causing some crime. It's none other than the Bad Guys from DreamWorks, and Mr. Shark disguises himself as a clown as he makes his way down. Mr. Piranha, who's normally pretty fast, flies over the parade holding on to some balloons with an over here sign trying to get the crowd's attention. And of course, Mr. Wolf, along with Mr. Snake and Miss Tarantula, fly on above him. And they're one of the tallest balloons in this parade, as you could tell. The Bad Guys recently had their own holiday special, The Bad Guys, A Very Bad Holiday. Plus, with rumors of an upcoming sequel to the hit book adaptations movie. So, yeah, they're here to cause some crime, but I think they've changed their way. So they're here to have not a bad parade, but a good parade. So yeah, they're the last of the Dreamers giant card balloons that we're seeing in this parade. So, right. There you go, the Bad Guys, even, and at least they ain't causing some crime. What I have next is this small unit as it boosts down. There it goes, and we have our third to last giant card balloon, and he's a bit later this time, and it's Elmo. Now, of course, Elmo has been Smiles to Sesame Street for many different generations. As you probably recall, Elmo made a tweet about saying, "How's everyone doing?" And of course, that got him to huge internet fame with tons of comments. But Elmo is also coming to promote Sesame Street's upcoming grand 55th anniversary. So that's something big Elmo has to promote. Way to go. He has his goldfish holding on, and I bet he's one of the most characters who's very excited to fly down at this parade. He's our final giant card balloon right before the more holiday stuff comes in. So, way to go, Elmo, keeping those smiles big, and sunny days keeping clouds away. Now here comes Ernie, riding on, passing by. And we have the A, B, and C bouncing balls all flying down, which will transition us into our grand holiday part. Alright, now we have this float coming by. This nice little float, which is kind of like the gate to the holiday part. And here's an ice cream cone, which is actually flying pretty high up, but it's starting to melt. We have the Hesh truck now, making its way down. The wiggle, it just wiggle. And now the candy cane. This is an all-new version of the candy cane, as you could tell. This sweet, succulent taste flying down the parade, and there it goes. Here is Goofy Gnome, who's at the very end of the parade. So as you can tell, we're getting pretty close. So let's get up to it. Here comes the Snow Family float, which is a bit pretty earlier in the holiday part. Well, it's just gonna be passing by, and we have a very special balloon coming up behind it. And this special balloon has not appeared since the 7 Big Balloon Parade, and I think you can already tell who it is. It's Garfield making his grand return. Now I think it's kind of obvious why we brought back Garfield. That's obviously to promote the Garfield movie coming out in May. Garfield has that to promote, where we'll see him, Odie, John, and Garfield, played by Chris Pratt, will meet his own dad, who's played by Samuel L. Jackson. So that's gonna be cool to have Garfield there. And at least today ain't a Monday too, so nice on making your grand comeback, Garfield. It's nice to have you back. So way to go, you lazy cat. Yeah, but he's still the second last giant card balloon because we got one more up right behind him, and we're gonna show you who it is. We have the giant tower float now, which is of course a giant grand float flying down. And now let's just show you who that final giant card balloon is. It's Bugs Bunny. Of course, what's up, Doc? Now, of course, Warner Bros. And just Looney Tunes itself has not been in the best state, as Coyote versus Acme is just having big problems and the huge fear of it getting canceled. It's not officially canceled yet, but let's just hope they manage to at least show us the movie. But not only that, Bugs Bunny's friends, Daffy Duck and Porky Pig, are starring in their own 2D movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up. So you could go check that out whenever it comes out. Alright, Bugs? I know he's having a grand old merry time. And you know, it's been great having Bugs throughout what Warner Bros. Has been going through with this franchise. So yeah, Bugs is our final last giant. Bugs is ending off the giant colored balloons, and you know he's a great balloon. So way to go, Bugs Bunny, or Big Chungus, whatever you want to call him. Now, as we make it to the grand finale, here's the mini parade float featuring, for his first time in the parade, Tails. That's pretty cool. Now here is Dolly along with the blue Santa Starflakes. They're coming from Universal Orlando. And, you know, it's nice to have them here. But spoilers, Santa won't be here because of course we are not in December, so yeah. But now as we make it through the grand finale, here is this float coming by, this nice little lab. You know, we'll be doing good. And now we made it to the grand finale. And to kind of end us off, we have an all-new Balloonicle joining us, and it's the ornament as it spins and goes around. Hopefully it doesn't break. You know, it's a great, nice introduction to have. Just look at it go. Hopefully it doesn't crash. But you know, way to go, ornament. And here's our final float now, which is the float we've seen countless playing times before. As we're going to be closing it out for us as Goofy Gnome falls right behind. And you know, I hope you had a great time enjoying the 11th Big Balloon Parade. I know this one was a little bit shorter, but yeah. So get prepared for some more parade funds. And this is Toonie signing off. And you know, I hope you had just a great time enjoying this parade in general.